if I'm really I don't know, whatever, but
a geek. Nerdo! Nerd alert!
Can't spell dweeb without double E. No, if I am really struggling with something, okay, or something's really difficult, I'm struggling, then it's, what am I resisting, and what is it that I am afraid of receiving if I do this thing? So that's kind of how I look at something. And so that's why, for me, in a way, it's not difficult.
Okay, and when I say difficult, I'm repeating this challenge, the 90-day challenge, so I'll be in 180 days in, and it's almost like AA. It's one day at a time, one step at a time. And but I'm going to be telling all my business associates, my friends, everyone I know, my clients, my past clients, future clients, to also be in this group with me, because there's so much a part of me that says, if I can do it, you can too. And that's so much part of what I teach. If I can do it, you can too. We just have to find what works for you the best. And it's not going to be the same that works for everybody else. Everybody's so different. I never teach or train or consult with people on the same. It's always based on what they do and how they learn. And as I'm going through this 90-day segment of doubling your income, I'm finding out so much about myself and how I coach and consult, and so much about my clients. It's only going to help them, I hope. But what you've been teaching me is to really slow down. And everyone that knows me just laughs, because I don't even know that anyone's paid attention to notice how much I've slowed down in the last 45 days. I've slowed down in what I'm doing. I've slowed down in my speech. I've slowed down in my output of work. I've slowed down.
Also, you're more focused.
I'm so much more focused. Yeah. And since I met you in December, I've learned. Everyone always laughs because you and I are so different, and we complement each other so well, and we get along so well. And we have so many similarities in the way we do businesses. We can hide in our houses for days and not see another soul. And I'm learning that that's not good for me. It doesn't feed my soul, so to speak.
Me too.
When I ask everyone to go back and take this 90-day challenge, which I'm taking twice, I'm going to be listing all the things that I've learned. And so when I say it's difficult, that's a word that you don't tend to care for in how you do your life, and I understand that, and that's fine. Difficult to me is good. I like to push myself, and when I push back, I pay attention.
Well, would you say, now for me, it's like there's difficult or there's uncomfortable. Now, would you also say it's uncomfortable as well because you're stepping outside of what you're used to?
Oh, yes. It's difficult, it's uncomfortable, but I expect that and I welcome it. I had to be pushed. I had to do this. It was time. I had to meet the people that pushed me. I also had to meet the people that slowed me down, which is what I needed. For me to be able to focus and get one thing done to completion is a whole change of everything I've ever done in my business. And for me to have business leaders tell me, this is what works best for you, I was able to look at myself and my own practice consulting and say, that's what I love to do. I love to be able to look at a person and say, I see how you work. You've paid me for my time. Now I'm going to tell you how you can work better. I like that. I think I'm good at it. I want to do it more. I love so much about what I do. So now I'm realizing, yes, that which you procrastinate, you need to delegate.
Yeah.
I don't know who said that. I heard one person say it and she said someone else said it. So I don't even know if it's an actual famous quote. But at this point, if I don't put delegation in place, the difficult and the uncomfortable, we're going to have a whole new word. I don't know what that word's going to be, but it ain't going to be pretty.
It's called insanity.
Okay, there you go. And the insanity I don't like. Crazy I'm okay with. Insane I don't like. So, but when I say difficult and uncomfortable, do you somehow you view that almost in a negative? Am I right? Or
no, I don't. It's not that I view it in a negative. I just view it like things don't have to be difficult. That's all. It's not that for me, I view it as there's a flag it's a good thing in terms of it's giving you a heads up. So, difficult is, it's like, okay, if I'm struggling with this, if, this is difficult, what is it that I'm resisting? And so it's a great red flag for you. It's a great, reality is the keeper of truth type of thing. And then it can cause you to step back and say, okay, where is my focus really? Because if my focus was truly on creating what I would want to create, it would be easy. It doesn't mean that I'm not, doing work toward it, but it's just flows. I'm not struggling with it.